Good morning, my name is Paul. I've been an avid fan of Porsches since the first time I ever drove one, and that's nearly 26 years ago now. And I think one of my favourites over the years has been the standard Carrera. Um, the GTs and the turbos and what have you are all fantastic cars in their own right, but they're all quite focused in terms of solid suspension, hard ride, and some of them are very sort of track focused. But the Carrera is a Porsche that is a car that you can use every day. It's a car that's comfortable enough to sit in and drive for 2, 3, 4 hours. Um, and yet it still feels like a Porsche. It still feels balanced like a Porsche. You still get the lovely noise from that six-cylinder engine at the back. The car behind me is a 2017 66 registered 991 Carrera 3-litre turbo. I'd like to show you around. So this is the 991 Carrera. It's got the 3-litre turbocharged engine and a PDK automatic gearbox. It's in solid black, Schwarz, and it has the Luxor Beige and black two-tone interior. Now we bought the car back in 2021, and we had the turbos replaced. There was an oil leak on one of the turbos, and both turbos were replaced by Porsche Centre Portsmouth, and they were replaced with the later turbos, which is a good thing. It's done a little over 15,000 miles. All four wheels have been returned to factory silver. They've been powder coated, so they're all like brand new. They were in black. They've got red brake calipers, as you can see. I'm just going to put the camera down the side of the car because solid black is a really good colour to show a deep reflection, and of course the reflection will show up any pin dents or scratches or any issues with the panel at all. And as you can see here, we have a very, very clear reflection, which indicates a nice straight panel. Same can be said across the bonnet. I shall go down the passenger side as well. A nice deep shine, and as I move the camera up and down, all you can see here is a nice clear reflection and some nice panel gaps, and that is a pretty good indication of nice straight panels, which is lovely. Got 4 exhausts poking out of the back, which looks rather aggressive. Chrome style badges on the top. Of course, the spoiler here goes up and down. It's electric, so as the car increases speed, so that will come up to 1, give you cooling in the engine bay, and 2, give you a bit more downforce on the back end. You've got the aluminium style strips around the windows. If I move to the inside, here we have this rather lovely interior. So this is a two-tone, as I said. It's called Luxor Beige, which is the colour here. You can see this lovely dual road stitching all the way around. I love Porsche leather. It's robust. It's very smart. And when you've got contrast stitching, that makes it look very cool indeed. And you can see the areas that generally get the most wear on any car or around the driver's door handle. And if I move to the seat, excuse my squeaky shoes on the floor, that would normally be an area of wear, as with this area. And of course bolsters can break down as people get in and out if they don't get in and out carefully enough, but all that is in lovely shape, as you can see. Porsche embossed crest in the headrests, partially electric seats, so up and down, and the back of the seat here, and then there's a lever that moves it backwards and forwards. The leather is perforated in the center part, so that helps to keep you cool in the heat. If I pull that, then you can see that we've got rear seats. The tops will fold down to give you more luggage space if you want to put soft bags and what have you in the back. And then you can see the indications, one there and one there. We have ISOFIX points in the back, so it does accommodate children as and when needed, which is brilliant. Down here we have the onboard computer functions there, cruise control, and then there's a paddle with a minus sign and a paddle with a plus sign just there, so you can change gear with these paddles, left to change down and right to change up. And importantly, with a two-tone interior, having a black dash, the black dash top gives you a lot more clarity when you've got a bright sunny day. If you have a light dash top, you tend to get a lot of flashback and a lot of reflection from the screen. So that is definitely a really good point there. And you can see again the leather, the double rows of stitching looks really cool. It's lovely decorative stitching on the steering wheel is nice. It's a good solid steering wheel. It fits your hand really, really well. Gives you a lot of grip, which gives you a lot of confidence. And as you can see down there, 15,126 miles from new. I'll pop this up. We have a USB point there, wireless charging if your phone supports it, and then the various buttons. Sport will change the mapping of the engine and the gearbox to make it more lively and more sensitive to the input on the accelerator pedal. You can adjust the front suspension to stiffen it up. You can turn the traction control off. As I said, the electric spoiler on the rear, you can move it up and down yourself, but it is automatic. And then we have automatic climate control. Now, I'm just going to grab the key. I'm going to pop it in there, put the foot on the brake, and start the engine. Now, engine's leapt into life. The navigation system is leaping into life as well. And then you can see down here, this is your climate control, which is adjustable either side. There's a max air condition, so if you get into the car and it's boiling hot, press the max. It gears everything up to bring the temperature down as quickly as possible. And you've got auto and sync, so you can actually sync the two sides, so that you can just adjust the temperature on the one side. So nice and easy to use. At the moment we're showing map. So if I go into navigation, you can see the navigation is nice and simple to use. You've got media, tuner, and apps and what have you as well. So a nice, simple thing to use. And of course the lovely central rev counter and the grey dials. Oh, classic FM. So we do have cup holders. One here and then one for the other side. Just tuck back in. But all in all, it's a lovely thing. And as I say, being the Carrera as opposed to any of the higher output models, the suspension will have an element of compliance that the others don't, so it's going to be a more comfortable ride. Still feels every bit the Porsche that you'd love to own. Very easy car to use, a car that you can spend time in, and it is the car for all seasons, especially going into the spring. What a lovely looking thing. And I have to say, having driven it, it does drive beautifully. Serviced last year by Porsche Centre Portsmouth, and yeah, lovely car. So I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Drop us an email or a text or a WhatsApp, or simply pick up the phone and speak to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.